Hi, this is Cheryl. I'm Cheryl Hill. I'm a retired teacher librarian. So just let me share something with you today. I had a fabulous career. I loved every minute of it. I'm a retired teacher librarian. The latter part of my career I especially enjoyed because I was a teacher. I'm a librarian. So, my friend says to me one day, "Don't you have a record of achievement for teaching children to read, whether they speak English as a first language or English as a second language?" I said, "Yeah, I do." She says, "And don't you have a record of achievement of having children successfully read who everybody said could not read?" I had to agree, yes, I have done that too. Don't you teach children how to write by using books and great children's literature? Yeah, I do that. Don't you like to read a lot yourself personally and write? That's also true. I had to agree. Don't you have a master's in education and quite a few years of teaching? I said, "True, I do." She says, "You know what? My urban school district is looking for people like you. They're looking for minority teachers who've had great success with children, particularly in reading, because they want to train them to become librarians. You should come to my school district." That's what my friend advised. Well, at first I didn't pay any attention. But then the more I thought about it, I got to thinking, maybe I should take her up on looking into becoming a librarian. And so I did. It was the best decision that I've ever made for my career. Fabulous decision. I'm retired now. But what I do now is I concentrate on writing books for children that I always wanted to read to children, but they were not available until I wrote them. One book in particular that I'd like to tell you about is my book, R is for Reading Books. You can find my book at Barnes & Noble, at Amazon, Create Space, and that, particularly the one here in the Sugar Land area, West Houston area, I should say, at West Timer and Highway 6, they've ordered my books. They've ordered R is for Reading Books, as well as Meet You in the Soup. So please, if you have a child, grandchild, niece, nephew, or you are a teacher of any grade level, you need to look into my book, R is for Reading Books. For years, I saw all types of ABC books on the market, by famous people, of course, and even movie stars, but they were not phonetically correct for the English language. Actually, as a school librarian, I no longer had time to really teach children to read properly. But they would come into my library. I knew that some of the books I was trying to interest them in reading, they really didn't have the skills to read those books. And I felt a little bit guilty about that, because I knew the success I'd had with teaching children to read. But as a school librarian, that was no longer my focus. My focus was to grow readers. But how can you grow a reader if they can't read. So that is how the idea grew for me to write my own book, R is for Reading Books, giving all the sounds of the English language, not just short sound or long sound. I gave those special sounds as well. Those sounds that are exceptions to the rule. And I related it to some favorite children's book. So I was doing two jobs at the same time, building an awareness and skill development in the accurate sounds of the English language for listening, speaking, and reading, as well as exposing children to great children's literature, building a repertoire of a collection of well-known books in their minds, and inspiring and building them as readers, building a culture of readers. That's what I wanted to do, and I could do those jobs well as a teacher and a librarian through the book that I wrote called R is for Reading Books. Let me show you that book. See if I can get a picture here of my book. See? Excuse me here. I don't know whether or not. Oh, yeah, here it is. R is for Reading Books. Now, I have it backwards here. Let me see if I turn it the other way around. Let me see. Is it better or it's not any better? Let me see if I put it flat here. Maybe I can get a better picture of it. Oh, boy. Well, I'm not having much success. Next time, I'll do a better job of putting it the right way. R is for Reading Books. And that is my older child, a semblance of him when he was 4 years old on the front of the book, R is for Reading Books. My book can be purchased at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, CreateSpace.com. If you go into Barnes & Noble, particularly at the location on West Ham and Highway 6, you can walk in and buy my book, R is for Reading Books. Every teacher, every parent, anyone that is interested in building reading literacy and a culture of loving books should buy my book. Visit my Facebook also, Facebook.com, Fall for Books. I think it's Facebook.com /Fall for Books. I will be doing more of these. I'm just trying to get used to this. This is new to me. I hope you enjoyed what I've presented today. Thank you so much.